Hi, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is in your neck of the woods. I'm on and alive. Sorry for the hand. How you guys doing? I still have that ring in my eyes. I guess the thing needs to be up even higher. Hi, Karen. You're the first one on. Congratulations. We got a few things to talk about. I'm starting to get really excited. Oh, and before we get going too much, hi, Carrie. Hi, Bonnie. Hold on a second. I want to make sure I have all my goodies here to show you guys tonight. Hi, Kellyanne. Hi, Margaret. Good to see everybody. My surprise guest isn't going to be till closer to 5, which is fine. I told my sister to come on down and let her in the house because nobody seems to be home here right now. Um, while we're talking, I wanted to talk to you about while we're getting logged in here. Hi, Beth. Olga. Hi, honey. How are you? Good morning. Oh, it's morning there. I want to go to Australia so bad. Hello, Beth. Hello, Jill. Hello, Miss Jan. Jane, hi. Welcome. Oh, Michigan. You guys are getting quite the weird heat wave over there in the Midwest. I swear. I mean, we're used to 110, 115, 120. We really are. But we don't have 80% humidity. We have like 10, 20, 30%. We start crying when it's 50%. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Shelby. Hi, Jane. Hi, Deborah. Deborah David. I too love TSOL. Oh, Deborah, I'm so glad you're here. Because that's all we do is love Stephanie and Ken and Stamps of Life. Oh, thank you, Olga. Boy, don't tempt me. If I can get there, I'll come stay with you. Michigan stinks, Bonnie. Hi, Kellyanne. Oh, I know. I can't believe you guys on the East Coast and the Midwest. I don't know. I don't know if I could. I don't know. It's humidity really is overwhelming to me. But like I said, it's 115, 116 here. Then when the humidity gets up to 70 or 80%, I just want to, it's like it strangles you. Hello, Gloria, my friend. Hello, Jill. Oh, Jane, I know it's been hot. Oh, hi, Beth. 100 degrees all week. So when I do my craft fairs, I set up my tables. Well, hello, Gail. When I set up my craft tables, I usually get like a decorative tablecloth, like from the dollar store, like if it's Easter time, an Easter one. Hello, Damari, that kind of thing. I have been seeing people, I don't know if you guys know it, but they have the stretchy tablecloths and then they go down to the feet and they hook under it. So it makes a real nice, tight thing. The problem I'm having with those cheapo tablecloths is when I need a super flat surface that's going to really do a good job about not letting things flip over because it's got a wrinkle in it or something. So I went out and hi, Lori. Hi, Cheryl. Look at the new color. Oh, I hope you guys can tell. Wait, let me turn this light on and see. It's pink. It's pink, pink, pink. And it's stretchy and I got enough for 2 tables. It's a hot fuchsia. What I thought I would do before my next craft fair in November is I'm going to set up one of my tables. I'm going to put that on there and I'm going to practice setting up because I got new things. I got an actual card rack. It's acrylic and I'm going to put my cards in that too. So I want to layer it with boxes and stuff. So I got to figure out how I'm going to do that. So I noticed on Facebook on Stamps of Life Fan Club, if any of you watched Monday with Stephanie's Monday No Makeup Monday, she talked a lot about her ADHD, her anxiety, and she really got pretty in-depth and personal, which I find refreshing that she can do that. I'm glad she's comfortable enough on No Makeup Monday that she can talk to us about these things. And I noticed the first time I met her when we went to the anniversary party, there was like a group of us that kind of clicked together. Gail and Julie and Doris and my sister and I and Anne. We just kind of clicked. And Lisa, we all just started talking amongst ourselves. And it was like old friends. And oh, of course, Carol. How can I forget Carol? My right arm when we go places for crafting. We really formed a connection and we got close and discuss things that were personal right away. But I noticed in the last couple days, since Stephanie went and talked about that, I noticed a couple of you, well, not a couple, there's like 6 of you that were sharing a lot about your anxiety, depression, having, okay, perfect example, I'm not going to name names. She was talking about she's lost her oomph to do anything with cards. She has no get up and go. She has no passion for it right now. She's just overwhelmed and things are just kind of like, but then she went into more detail about how she can't get out of this funk. Let me tell you guys, I might sit on here on Wednesdays and tell you I do this, I do this, I do this. But there's many a weeks that go by where I walk in this craft room, I see a stack. Like when I get my HSN orders, I probably buy everything. Well, have you noticed that Stephanie's selling more and more on HSN? So all these packages come in and I stack them up because I got to put them in a folder, get them on their magnets, make my label for them, and then find room in one of these bags to put them in. And when I see that pile get higher and higher and I walk in this craft room and I see it, it's very, very overwhelming. It's not something, okay, see, here's my mind again. Deborah, it is fabric. It's a stretchy fabric. It's not an actual tablecloth. It's got the corners that come down and hook under the legs. So it's a nice taut fit. Kellyanne says, I am so glad I feel comfortable enough that our group is safe enough to be real and open. We are, Kellyanne. And, you know, we can thank Stephanie for that in the Stamps of Life. Somehow, it's not a Tiffany pink. It's almost a fuchsia, Gail. Stephanie created that environment for us. I mean, by taking on the No Makeup Mondays, and when on the anniversary date when we met and her declaration about how she feels about God and her religion, and it opened so many doors for all of us. And my sister and I were talking earlier today, and we were discussing every time I talked to Mary about what's okay, I'm so overwhelmed with this, and I can't believe so and so said this, and I know you can all relate. I can't believe my husband's that dumb. I love him to pieces, but he's that dumb sometimes. We all walk down those paths, but we've never been allowed to talk about our feelings. And when my mother was alive and she found out that I was on depression medication and that I had anxiety, she put her hand on her hip. I can see her to this day. And she shook her head and said, what's wrong with you, Deborah Ruth? Just snap out of it. Get over it. Yeah, that's that generation. Our generation, the baby boomers, a lot of you are a lot younger than me. Yeah, we need to get real. We need to be able to communicate because you guys pull me out of it. I'm sure we helped Stephanie come out of hers, as well as, you know, Ken with his scriptures on Tuesday. He helps me a lot in lifting me up one more notch. But we need to keep that line open. Yes, Jan, Stephanie does. She is the real deal. Just like the other Monday when she was crying about how she had to raise the prices about $1 or so. And she was so upset about it. I'm like, you're in business, lady. You got to pay your bills just like we got to pay our bills. If we want the product, we can afford an extra $1. If we can't, we won't get it. Oh my gosh. It's not the end of the world. We are in for a few more years of some tough financials as far as what our government and everybody's doing in the tariffs and all that crap. But we're going to get through it. We got each other and we got each other for support. So we'll make it. So now you guys get to do the fun part. Annette says she used to tell my husband doing crafts was cheaper than going to therapy. Unfortunately, I lost that happy place in the fire. I know, Annette, and I'm sorry. I hope you are replenishing your stock. I hope you are getting to the point where, or I hope you have a place to do it. I don't even know what your living situation is right since we talk. Yeah, even Ken was saying yesterday, Karen, I know I heard he said that everyone has stuff going on. It is. But I hope for a few minutes on Wednesdays when you come here, we can vent, we can talk, we can share. My main goal is to make sure that everybody sell your cards. If you're not comfortable doing a craft fair, there's so many other things to do. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later on. Yeah, Jan and I want to know, Annette, how are you surviving, and do you have a permanent home yet? We're all curious, and we're all definitely in your court. So here comes my sister. Pete is here. Oh, well, he won't know what to do, and it's Gail and Alex. Okay, guys, I just revealed our secret guest. Her husband's name is Alex. So okay, just play the hostess with the mostess. Yeah, my son came down from Payson to visit, so he's not really, he's taking over his dad, and they're doing things. So I had my sister come down, so because Gail's going to be our special guest, and her husband, Alex. There's Mary. Say hi, Mary. Hello. Um, it's hot. It's very hot. It's hot. Cheryl says, I can relate. I can get overwhelmed easily. I have been stamping since 1995. Wow. And have been collecting, hoarding, so I have so much stuff. My room has to be clean before I can start a project. Okay, Cheryl. Now, when I found out Gail was coming over, and Gail's watching this while she's driving over here from Mesa, I went through this room like a tornado. Let's talk about Gail, shall we? Because Jan says hi, and so does Gloria to you, Mary. Yes, Deborah, we're all praying for Annette. I think of you a lot, Annette, even though I don't say it or I don't post something. I think about what you've been through in that fire, and I just hope things are finally going your way. Let me tell you about Gail. She's a math teacher, and this math teacher is extremely organized, and I am not overselling that. She showed me pictures of her craft room, and I am so embarrassed for her to come over here tonight because you guys see it, and this is my crafting chaos. I know where everything is. I'm organized to where I know, okay, all my glitter gel or my shaker stuff is up here. My glues are off over to this side. Of course, here's 90% of my dies right here. My foldets are up here. I mean, I'm organized for me. These baskets, I even went through all my baskets that I take to the craft fairs. And I went through them to make sure they were all straight lined up and in the right categories because my cards tend to get mixed up. So yeah. My room is, I don't know where I'm going to put, if I do this for 5 more years, which I'm hoping I do, I don't know where I'm going to put my new dies because I'm running out of room now. I have the bags for them. I have Karen bags. I have Kirsten bags, plenty of them, but they're still sitting in the original packaging because, well, first of all, I haven't filled up all these. I mean, when these all get super full, I'm thinking I have to get rid of everything on this top shelf to put a whole nother row. I'm almost positive I'll have to. So that being said, I'm excited to see Gail because we haven't seen each other since October. I know that sounds dumb, but we heard, like our little group that we formed when we were at TSOL. It was just fun. Okay, before we go much further, I'm going to show you something I learned on Paper Pixie. I know it's not Stephanie, but I'm using Stephanie's products. I'm using her paper. Okay, I got to figure out this light. Sorry, guys. Okay, there. I'm using her paper. I don't use anybody else's. But look at this cute little box. It's just Velcroed on. It's got enough for a couple, like 5 or 6 Hershey's Kisses, some little nuggets. And I pinched the sides in so I can make the flap go, and then I put some Velcro on it. Well, I made 2 of these. Oh, look at this one. This is old Stephanie paper, and I took one of the hologram stickers. Let me see if I can get it. It's the seashell one to put on the front flap. Aren't they cute? But this one, I didn't like the way it was pinching together. Okay, come on. How am I going to... I thought I had this better. Anyway, it's a sparkle, but I put a top on it where you just pull it up like that. And then you just tuck it back in to the box itself. I know these boxes are so cute. I don't know why I'm fascinated by these 3D things that Paper Pixie's making, but I'm hooked and I'm going to keep making them. And then, like, I put the little Velcro on the tab there just to hook it down. Oh, Kellyanne says, I wish mental health was not looked at being weak. My nephew took his own life in 2016. Oh, Kellyanne. He was in the Army and was deployed to Afghanistan. Macho attitude prevented him from getting help. Yeah, our youth today with mental health is kind of scary. And I don't think our media has a way of making it any better. And social media, I mean, it tends to sometimes glamorize things. My daughter took her life when she was 51, and that's a rough one. It's definitely there. You know what made me mad is all of a sudden, a couple years after she passed, all these commercials came out. It was just blowing up TV about do this, do that, go here, go there, don't ever be afraid to call, this kind of thing. So I was very ambitious this week because I went through my Christmas and I have nothing. I have hardly anything. So I made the gift tags. I made the reindeer ones with the googly eyes. Aren't they cute? I think the reindeer ones are precious. The reindeer ones go together super duper fast. And that's with shading and highlighting. And yeah, these went together real fast. So I've got 6 of these cut out. I put together 2 all the way, just so I could show you. Then, Damari, nobody's craft room is smaller than mine, honey. This room is so little. And everybody that, like when Carol came over, she said, oh, your room is so small. When she watches me on TV, she just assumed it was bigger. Oh, no, I think that's them, Mary. Here's my Santas. Okay, I want to focus the Santa in for you. Can you hear them? Can you hear Gail and Mary? Hi. So, okay, there we go. There's my Santa. I did glitter on the mustache and his googly eyes. Aren't they cute? And then I did a couple of wreaths. These aren't my favorite, but when I did the one in the metallic, I thought, well, hey, this is pretty cool. Okay, guys, I'm going to be really rude. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to go greet her. So you don't have to whisper, you guys. Everybody knows you're here. Come here!
I made it!
You made it.
Hi, everyone.
She's here.
Oh my God.
Hi, Alex.
My husband's here. He doesn't want to be on TV.
Alex doesn't want to be on TV. He's shy. Mary, get you something to drink. Do you want some water? Here,
Can I sit here?
Yes, Miss, here.
Hi, everyone.
Look, Gail's here. She made it. I told you.
Gail from California.
This is the one that Stephanie's always talking about that makes everything and does everything. And so,
Don't
look at my
room.
No,
I love it.
no. I told everybody you have this huge cabinetry that you're so organized in.
Mine is just
Everybody
like
saying
this.
hello.
Oh, hi, everyone.
I was showing them
Oh
this
my
stuff.
gosh.
And then I did, oh my God. Okay, I don't know what Stephanie's doing when she makes her HSN stuff, but this stuff makes, like in 45 minutes, I made 6 of these. 6.
It was scary on 911 when they.
Yep, 6.
Oh my gosh, I forgot
I mean,
you like Johnny Depp.
I love Johnny Depp. I have his autograph on my arm.
have stuff.
Sorry if we talk amongst ourselves, you guys. Get over it.
How are you?
So see, I made a whole bunch. I did what she said, and I picked
How
out
are you?
5 different colors and
Did you guys
textures,
drive here?
and then I mixed them all up.
It's a long drive.
This one, though, I really liked using just the pink, and then I stuck a couple of the silver in. But yeah, these were a lot of fun. These are all fold-its. Then I'm going to show you what I did. I cut out 15 of these trees like an idiot because they go together so fast. These are all fold-its I'm showing you.
These are nice.
Everybody's saying, hi, Gail, hi, Gail, hi, Gail. Oh, Cheryl, thanks. I'm glad you like the gift tags. The gift tags, I didn't put any string on them yet because I don't know, am I going to put them on a card face? Am I going to use them as a tag? So until I know what I'm doing with them, I'm not going to get the string out. And Stephanie has on our website right now, if you go to embellishments, she has Christmas string. So you can get a package of it besides what HSN gives because they didn't give you enough, trust me. But yeah, look at all these. Now, I went a little nuts and just made the tops because I thought, okay, first of all, I love purple and pink. But I made this one in purple, but I did this one with the little gingerbread guys. And this is on an A1, hold on, gatefold. And I only used half the gatefold. So easy peasy, and it went together in 2 seconds. I'm going to explain to you why there's a back on the Christmas tree and there's tape. Because I'm stupid. When I did this card, on the back, I put the tape runner all on it, and I had to rip half of it off because it was overhanging. So instead of having this tacky looking card, I cut out another back for it and then put the tape so you can't see the seam. Yeah, I make mistakes, huge mistakes. I don't make little ones. I made it on all of them actually.
Still looks good.
And then this one, and these are real old paper pads, you guys, real old paper pads. And this one only took one sheet to do the little bit of the front and the inside. And then they can write on this side on the tree. So that's what I've been doing, getting ready for Christmas, because like I said, I've been very overwhelmed. No mistakes, just creative license. Yes, thank you, Olga. Oh, Mary, Olga invited us to Australia. She said she'd put us up. Are you kidding? If I got my sister on a plane for that long, she'd have a heart attack. There's no way. I feel like I'm having a party.
I
I got all these people in my room.
I know. I love your room.
It's little, but
No,
it's
I
it's
love
perfect.
it.
I mean, I can sit in one chair and I can turn around and do everything, either at my computer or my crafts. So back to the crafting thing. So on this tablecloth, what I wanted to show you, it really is pink, you guys. It's like a fuchsia,
It's a nice pink.
but it's got these little things and it goes over the legs. So it secures underneath and it pulls really, really taut. I saw the picture. I saw a couple of the other crafters at the craft fair. I saw them with it. And I thought, oh, those look expensive. And they're not. I got both of those for $18 off Amazon, of course. Hugs to Ruth and Gail. Oh, thanks, Ann. Annette, where are you living? Are you in a house? Are you in an apartment? Are you still in California? Everybody wants to know. They're all asking. Hi, Diane. Nice to see you. Oh, Damari, you're funny. We all make mistakes. No, I'm a mistake. Ask anybody.
No, no.
But isn't it cute? He's turned out so cute. So use your googly eyes. If you guys bought them, use them on everything. Anything that has an eye on it, stick a googly eye on it. And then she's got all the sizes, so there's no reason not to. And isn't it funny how these the one size that these are, she has like 2 or 3 individual container compartments for it. And isn't it funny that she made that many so we could use them on her product? Classic. Another little thing I wanted to tell you guys. Remember? Hi, Julie. I wish you were here. Then it would be a real party. You and Carol. Call Carol, get on a red eye, and come on over. Yeah, Carol's excited and Ann's excited because Mary and I are solidifying our reservations for next May to go to Disney World. Yeah, we're excited. Yes, I still have the freaking cough. I know. We wish you were here too, Julie. And it's not the same without you. What was I talking about?
The
God.
googly eyes.
Googly
Was I?
Yeah.
No. So here's the thing, you guys. You want to know how good a business people Ken and Stephanie are? These guys are geniuses. He gives us all these freebies. Like I got my stamp set for the little teacher with the little mouse and the cute little sayings. Well, I can't stamp it and color it without a die to go with it. I have to go order the die. It took me about, how many months has Ken been giving us freebies? 5 months now? It took me 5 months to figure that out. It's really good sales on your part, guys. No, they're good people. You don't have to do that. Well, that's like he sent me egg dyes. And I'm like, what in the heck am I going to do with egg dyes? I don't make eggs for a card. But my Easter eggs, there's old, if any of you got old cardstock from them, all the Easter eggs, there's 4 dies on there that'll cut those out that I don't have dies for. I got the paper pads, but I couldn't get the dies at the time. So there you go. Make sure before you get rid of them that either 1, you have it already, or 2, it can't work with something else. Oh, look at Mary and I are wearing the same shirt.
No.
What kind of sort of? Did you want to go sit down and relax, Alex? I feel bad. He's standing in the doorway. Have you noticed my craft room is so full, I can't put a door on the hinges. Because how would I shut it?
Tell them mine looks just like this.
No, it does not. Hers, okay, I saw pictures of hers. It does not. Gail's the one that makes those the color swatches that she made for Stephanie, where you can put them in an index thing and just flip through it, or she puts them on a sheet. Well, I'm forever using the flip it thing.
Okay.
Because I'll pull out my cardstock that I'm going to use to make cards. I make my card bases. Yeah, that was Gail, the mathematician. I'm pulling out all my card bases, these colors I want. And I'm like, okay, well, what paper pads do I need? Because I can't remember. So I pull out my little index card. Yes, I got one. I'm special. And I just got our new cardstock glacier in, and I made my own my own little index card
Pretty blue.
all by myself. That glacier is gorgeous, you guys. Yeah. Uh-oh. Santa lost an eye.
I didn't do it.
Gail's here and Santa lost an eye. Now, this is where you want Santa to lose an eye, not when you're at a craft fair. Okay, well, he needs to get repaired. I can't think of anything else to talk about, guys. I've been talking so fast. I'm going a mile a minute. Annette is between her daughter's house and the church. I know you were at the church at the beginning. My husband, single dad, son, grandson, and myself. Well, Annette, we're praying for you. We're always hoping the best for you and hopes that you find something in this insurance. I hear that everybody is through those fires are having a hard time getting coverage and then getting paid or reimbursed. And then where do you rebuild? You got to go find, or are you going to rebuild there? Is it safe to even return there yet? I don't know. It's just a nightmare. Julie says, Alex is Gail's husband.
Come here. Just pop in and say hi.
Yeah, Julie, you remember
Let them
him.
see you.
Remember when we went to Olive Garden and he popped in?
Just say hi and then
Just stick
come
your,
on.
stick your arm in. Come on, Alex. He's so shy.
There's my
There's
husband.
Alex.
Isn't he so cute?
He's a sweetheart. He does everything for her.
Yes. He
Yeah.
drove me here.
Oh, good, Cheryl. You've got a color swatch sheet also. You know what? I have her sheet that she made too, but I like to pull out. Okay, this is, I don't know what color it is, so I figure it out which one it is, and then I pull out the card and I leave it out. And then I was going through all my paper, and I need green. I'm really short on green. And you know what I'm paranoid of? I'm paranoid of buying any more colors until she comes out with all her colors, because I'm afraid I've got so many blues right now. It's ridiculous. I mean, but I love Glacier. It's really pretty. So, all right, guys, what else do you want to talk about? Julie's waving hi back. Bonnie, him, Alex. Now, Alex is such a cool guy. Margaret, you took your message away? Why would you do that?
What did you say?
So, Damari, are you two just having a fun night out? Is there something special going on between you? Well, don't tell Stephanie. Now, I did tell Ken yesterday on Take Two Tuesday. I said, you might want to tune in tomorrow night because one of your favorite people is going to be on my show. So I don't see them on here. And if they are, they're not commenting. Oh, you were working? Okay, so did you see all the stuff I made, Julie? Did you see my reindeer?
So cute.
Did you see my Santa? What's Mary looking at? My wreath? I made 18 of these tags. And then I made a whole gob of the Christmas tree. All these go together so fast, you guys. I cut out the base for the fold-it. I cut out the front for the fold-it. I cut out the background for the tree. And I cut out all the letters. And I got them all glued. Now, I don't have any message on the inside. Still debating on that. I did 10 of these in an hour and 15 minutes. And I was not rushing. It just all flowed. And when you get on a roll like that, especially when you're doing the words, you know, I took the blue sheet, the blue glitter sheet, then this one, then this one, then this one, this one. And you're getting 5 instantly right there. So it just goes together. Boom, 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 boom. I am not going to be on next Wednesday or the following Wednesday. I have to go dog sit. Yeah, in my spare time, I dog sit. And all of a sudden in the last year, it's really taken off. And I've got people booking to the end of 2026 already. Yeah. So when she booked for October, my one client, I was like, I'm so screwed. I'm so screwed. And I thought, okay, good thing is I am dog sitting. I make a lot of money doing it. And then I won't spend a lot of money going to the store. So in that respect, it's all working out. I know, Julie, but next one we will. I promise. Next store date, I'll be there if I'm not dog sitting. Seems like she's doing it every March and October. Was it March? Yeah, it was March we went last time. So it seems like she's doing it twice a year. And I told Mary, I don't know if I can afford twice a year, but I'll try and make sure from now on I go in October every year. That I can handle. But right now I'm saving all my pennies and my dog sitting money so we can go to Disney World in May. And yeah, it's going to be fun. Anne's going to be there, and Carol's going to spend a couple days with us there, too. You know, crazy Carol Stoller. She's our crazy Carol, and we
We're gonna
love
have
her.
So much fun.
We always do. She calls to talk, and we talk for like an hour and a half, and it's still like I'll hang up and I forgot to tell her this. But and we didn't know each other before the anniversary, the 15th anniversary. So that's the community that Stephanie and Ken have created. That it's a safe space and it's good. Annette says she's going to be able to rebuild in Altadena. Oh, good. We're going to get the soil tested and making sure we don't build on contaminated ground to make sure no one gets sick in the long run. Smart girl, Annette. I'm so happy to hear you've got a goal and it's working out. We'll be praying for you, but I know. No, I'm not going. Hi, Alfie. You live in Mesa? No, I'm not going to the Mesa Stamp Expo. I am terrified to go to any craft expo. And I got to tell you why. One, I can't afford it. Two, I looked long enough and bought enough items. I want to be careful how I say this. I don't want to piss anybody off. But while I was experimenting with Stephanie when I first started doing card making, I also checked numerous amounts of places and bought some of their products that I'm stuck with that are garbage. They're just garbage. So I'm the kind of person, I go to an expo and you can ask anybody that knows me. I'll buy it first and then decide if I like it later. And yeah, I'm safe with Stephanie and Stamps of Life. I'm not saying I don't buy things from other places, but it's very rarely. I buy a lot of cardstock at Michael's. Let me tell you why. I use it to do my backgrounds. Not my backgrounds on a card, but when I'm designing a card, I use it as my mat. I'm not going to use the good cardstock. I'm going to use the crappy, cheapo cardstock. I also use Michael's 24-pound white cardstock when I do my inside sayings, because I print them from my computer, and I'll do them to make an inside. Because see, look how dark that is. So I'll take the white cardstock, the cheap stuff, and I'll print the whatever it's called, the sentiment on the inside. And like I have to make an anniversary card for a 37th anniversary for a friend of mine for Monday. So, and she wants it personalized with her husband's name on it. So yeah, I'll do all that, but I'll print it on there. You work in Anthem? Wow. On your way home, you should come by and say hi. Do you live in Anthem, Elfie? I'm off of I-17 and between Union Hills and Bell Road. Just north. Yep. Linda wants to know, do the cards you make always have sentiments on the inside? Absolutely not. Let me tell you why I haven't put anything on the insides of these. I am going to put some kind of a light violet or paper on the inside, a cute little cutout, and I'll probably put a little sticker on there like a snowflake or something. Because come on, look, you've got joy, love, peace, believe, Christmas. What else do we need to say? The person just needs to take this card, give it to them, see, open up and have a little thing in here, a space to write with my little sticker down there, and then they can sign it. You just need to leave them room to do their sentiments. So that's why I probably won't do anything with these cards as far as writing. In fact, when I made these, let me show you what I did on this inside. I love this step up. This step up is so cute. When I made this one, all I did was put a piece of white paper in there with a couple trees and a snowflake. And they can write their saying on it, or to so-and-so from so-and-so. I'm not going to put anything on the inside of those. The last two craft fairs I did, I had one lady that only wanted to buy my cards that didn't have, like it might have said happy birthday on the front, but didn't have anything on the inside. Because she felt that she wanted to put the message inside. So I'm trying to keep it 50-50. Sometimes I put a sentiment, not all the time. I've got way too many birthday cards, you guys. I counted them up and I got 310 birthday cards. I better sell the crap out of those when I go in November. Annette says she happened to be one of 3 policies which had guaranteed replacement cost clause. That is so good. And grandfather did too. That way they have to build your house as it was, no matter what the cost. That's awesome. You live in Sun City West? You're not far from me at all. We need to get together and craft, Elfie. That'd be fun. You're still working. That's too bad. I retired and got into all this craziness. But yeah, we should carve out some time and do something. Do you make any cards with the new monkey stamp? Gloria, I haven't had time. Gail said she was going to come over. I cleaned my house. I did this. I did that.
You didn't have to.
Yeah, I did. My son dropped down from Payson to visit. That's an interesting thing. He's the one that was so sick last year that all of you were so kind about. He's doing okay, but he's still in a lot of pain. In fact, he's down here because he has to see a new doctor. So no, I haven't got around to monkey business, and I go dog sit for 2.5 weeks, starting Tuesday next week. So like I said, the next 2 Wednesdays, you're not going to see me. If I'll do anything, I'll pop on with my little phone and I'll be sitting by their pool or something. Their house is amazing. Anyway, I'll just pop on to say hi and see how everybody's doing. So you guys have a wonderful night. Thanks for tuning in again. Shoot me your questions like you did before. And I'll keep watching you guys on comments on the Stamps of Life fan club page. And again, for all of you that are going through some stuff right now, I feel you, I hear you, and we're all in this together, and we're all going to get through it together. Stay happy and safe. I'm going to go have fun with Gail. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Where's the end of stream?